Today's SAT hard math problem is about complex numbers. Hi, my name is Dr. Jide from Advantage Tutoring. Welcome to another episode of Hard SAT math problem. So if -5 plus 10i plus 1 divided by 1 plus 2i is equivalent to a plus bi, what's the value of square root of a squared plus b squared? Remember, I equals to the square root of -1. Okay, now this is a question on complex numbers, and one thing about SAT problems on complex numbers is they are very limited. They mostly ask about division or multiplication of complex numbers. So if you don't know anything about complex numbers, I have a series, a 5-part video series on complex numbers. Go check it out. You will understand everything you need to know on the SAT about complex numbers. All right, it covers multiplication, division. Make sure you check it out. All right, now let's solve this question. So if you look at this expression here, we can rewrite it. If you know how to work with division of complex numbers, we're going to use the method of division of complex numbers to resolve this to look like this. All right, so let's do that first. So -5 plus 10i divided by 1 plus 2i. Now what you do is you multiply by the conjugate of the denominator. The conjugate of the denominator here is 1 minus 2i. The sign just changes, divided by 1 minus 2i. All right, now this becomes -5, 1 plus 2i. Now I'm just expanding, plus 10i, 1 minus 2i, divided by 1 squared plus minus 2i squared. Now this is easy because using a formula, a squared minus b squared equals to a plus b, a minus b. That's what I used to just solve this quickly. All right, it's the difference of 2 squared, so you can keep this in mind. Now this becomes -5 plus 10i, -5 times -2i, then 10i times 1 is 10i. Now 10i plus 10i times -2i is -20i squared. I. Make sure so that you're not confused. Divided by 1 minus 2 times 2 squared is 4. I squared is I squared, right? Then this becomes -5 plus 10i plus 10i is 20i minus 20. What is I squared? Now I is square root of -1. I squared will be square root of -1 squared, which is -1. All right, so times -1 divided by 1 minus 4 times -1. Okay, so far so good, right? So then this becomes -5 plus 20 plus 20i divided by 1 plus 4. Okay, so then this becomes 15 plus 20i divided by 5. All right, so 15 divided by 5 is 3. 20 divided by 5 is 4, so 3 plus 4i. So we've resolved this into looking like this. This becomes 3 plus 4i, so that means a is 3 and b is 4. Okay, now the rest is easy. What is the value of a squared plus b squared? So that's 3 squared plus 4 squared, which is 9 plus 16, which is 25. Square root of 25 is what? 5. All right, if this video is of value to you, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time for another episode of Hard SAT Math Problem. Thank you.